Hello and welcome to a fresh new edition of Creative Picks. I'm Ritvika Gupta and this week I have an exciting mix of print and TV ads. From Tinder's refreshing campaign to Volkswagen's super entertaining commercial. Here's what caught my eye this week. My first pick for today is an ad created for World Mental Health Day by Havas Lynx. Titled New Mindset, the video underlines how mental ill health is a global issue that affects everyone everywhere. The animated film was created to help the global mental health community to win support for change with regards to how mental health is funded and treated. Havas Lynx has partnered up with four-time Academy Award-winning studio Artman to produce a short film to launch on World Mental Health Day. According to me, the film is simple, easy to understand and talks about an important subject.
And mental illness can affect you, me, or anyone. We need a new mindset. 1 in 4 of us at some point in our lives will have a mental health condition. Every 40 seconds, a person dies from suicide.
It opens in an attic and the set acts as a metaphor for how mental health is stigmatized, underfunded and hidden away in the recesses of global health budget. Hard-hitting facts from the Lancet Commission on Global Mental Health and Sustainable Development have been used in the ad. Well, Havas Lynx has been named the Cannes Lions Healthcare Agency of the Year, and this time too they have taken on a project that can change potentially millions of lives for the better. The film is indeed creative, impactful and helps build a new mindset.
The effect would transform our future, our schools, our businesses, our communities, whole countries in fact. Because if we change our attitude to mental health, we change the world.
Dating app Tinder has recently come up with a brand new campaign which states that single is a terrible thing to waste. According to the brand, this is a celebration of the single culture. Tinder has enlisted acclaimed American photographer Ryan McGinley to pay homage to its single users, which includes a series of out-of-home and digital print ads featuring women dating the way they want to. The woman in the picture is single, confident and takes on new experiences head-on, embodying what single is today. The photographs feature several phrases like "single does what single wants," "single never has to go home early," and "single is a terrible thing to waste." The hashtag Swipe Life accompanies each ad. Ryan McGinley, who first made his mark capturing free-willing Manhattan youth culture in images of his own friends, manages to bring some of that free spirit to this campaign. Well, I think the campaign is really refreshing. Being single isn't all that bad, and I think it's high time we stop pitting single people. I like the campaign because it attempts to change people's perception. A single man, and especially a single woman, is often an easy target for gossip and discrimination. Single people even find it difficult to get a rented apartment in a city like Mumbai. Tinder also has conducted a survey that revealed that singles today aren't just looking for their happily ever after. Young singles continue to demand inclusivity, freedom of expression and freedom to do whatever they please with their bodies and their future. The irony here is that Tinder is known for helping people to find relationships or at least hookups. Yet the brand wants to change our feelings about singlehood. So it's definitely a bold move on the brand's part. The campaign is refreshing, unapologetic and highlights that being single allows you to do whatever you want to. And honestly, a whole bunch of millennials actually prefer it that way. What if you had the ability to create the most powerful car ad ever made, but weren't allowed to show it? That's the idea behind Volkswagen's new campaign for the Amarok V6. Titled Too Powerful for TV, the ad tells the story of the most epic car ad never quite made. So in the beginning, we see shots of the Amarok V6 speeding through the wild, showing the car's power like any other automobile commercial. All of a sudden, this is intersected with a tongue-in-cheek behind-the-scenes footage of the shoot where an ad film director is using a miniature film set to demonstrate what all they could shoot if they were allowed to. So here's the thing, the FCAI Advertising Code of Conduct restricts Australian car manufacturers to showcase unsafe driving, including reckless and menacing driving. The primary purpose of the code is to provide guidance to advertisers in relation to appropriate standards for the portrayal of images, themes and messages relating to road safety. In this ad, Volkswagen manages to escape the violation of the Advertising Code of Conduct by highlighting its model Amarok V6 Ultimate 580 with this behind-the-scenes act. I think it is a clever piece of communication. The ad manages to stay within the limits of advertising rules and regulations, and at the same time it shows what the Amarok V6 is actually capable of. For me, the real fun was the behind the scenes bit. The interaction between the ad film crew and the safety officer is hilarious.
It in turn overtakes another mega truck, forcing the Amarok off the road.
Power, 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 and big surge, 200 kilowatts of power on overboost, and then bang, 160 kilometers an hour.
I think you're only allowed to do 90, and the Amarok stays on the road.
When the director gets ambitious with his vision, we see a very nervous but a stern safety officer who keeps restricting them in terms of speed and how the Amarok should only stay on the road.
And we do the whole thing in camera here because if the Amarok can do it, we're going to shoot it.
Then boom, then another boom. Yes, nice!
The new 580 Newton meter Amarok V6 turbo diesel.
What do you mean we can't show it?
I think the ad goes beyond telling the story of a powerful new car. It takes a dig at the restrictions imposed on creatives to make ad films, but all of it depicted in a light-hearted manner. And each time in the ad, you'd expect the vehicle to engage in a sort of risky stunt. It cuts to the behind-the-scenes portion where we are shown, but at the same time not shown what the car did. It's a brilliant technique and super entertaining as well. And that's all for this edition of Creative Picks, but before I wrap up, I just want to let you know that we have a brand new TV show airing on WION every weekend. The show is called Melt and it explores the world of advertising, media and marketing in a different light. It airs every Saturday at 11:30 AM and Sunday 10:30 AM, so don't forget to catch it. And of course, you can also watch all our content on our social media platforms. So that's it. Keep watching Creative Picks and I'll see you next week.